So it's over. I know Deathstroke, I think, is still being released, but Epic Games had the game for like $5, and it was like the deluxe edition, like $100, and it had it for like $5. And then I went to Steam, did the same thing there, and it seems like still no one bought it. Um, Warner Brothers finally kills off Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League after taking out over $200 million in impairment charges. Warner Brothers Discovery and Rocksteady Game Studios announces it will finally kill off its beleaguered Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League game in January 2025. Oh no. Oh no. In a blog post providing details about the game's fourth season, Rocksteady announced with Deathstroke joining the roster, no one cares. The Suicide Squad's crusade against Brainiac is drawing to an end. Season 4 will finish up with episode 8, which is scheduled to release in January 2025. And this will serve as the last seasonal episode for Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. While Season 4, Episode 8 will mark the final battle against Brainiac, all online features will continue to be available, so you'll be able to enjoy co-op with friends. Uh-huh. As well as play as well as all previous seasonal episodic content. You'll also have the option to play the game via the new offline mode, which allows access to the main story campaign and all post-launch seasonal gameplay content without a internet connection. Oh boy. The game's cancellation is no surprise. The game only achieved an all-time peak concurrent player count of just 13,000 players when it released at the beginning of February. The game's players quickly abandoned the game, with the game having 24 hours peak of less than 200 players throughout the month of November. I know, shocked, right? Here's my shocked face. On top of the game's player counts being abysmally low, Warner Brothers Discovery also admitted that it took $200 million impairment charge on the game. The company's chief financial officer Gunnar Weidenfels, revealing during the company's first quarter earnings results webcast, starting with studios, the $400 million year-over-year decline during Q1 was primarily due to the very tough competition we faced in games against the success of Hogwarts Legacy last year in the first quarter, in conjunction with the disappointing Suicide Squad release in this past quarter, which we impaired, leading to a $200 million impact to EBITDA during the first quarter. More recently, Weinfels revealed that the company's entire game division had over 300 million in write-downs. Also, your characters, like, this is supposed to be a woman. That's Mrs. Freeze. Like this is supposed to be a woman. Does that look anything like a woman, or does it look like some freaking angry Asian dude? Yeah, maybe that's another reason why. Because once again, of course, I mean, Sweet Baby Inc. helped work on the game, so they don't like women. They clearly don't like women. Yeah, I just said that. The game was also suffered from having been worked on by DEI consultancy Sweet Baby Inc. I don't say the word woke because it's just I think it's stupid. Um, Given Sweet Baby Inc. The game was added to the Sweet Baby Inc. Detected Steam Curator list, which acts as a boycott list for gamers. That's over almost 500 million or 500,000 rather followers as of writing. On top of that, as noted by YouTuber Vera Dark, great woman, very smart, very beautiful, the very kind of woman the left hates. They don't like real women. They want women with a little something between their legs. Um, the game was an insult to players, given it just throws half of the character development from the Arkhamverse games away. Of course, you're killing off fan favorite characters, and I get it, right? It's called Kill the Justice League. I'm fine with them killing off characters so long as they do it in a way that makes sense to the story and is also in a respectful way. Spoiler alert, look at Batman and the way they killed him. It just felt so hateful, not because of the characters, but because of the writers and their conscious decision to basically give the Arkhamverse fans the middle finger and completely disappoint us. Um, well, it's again, people know the game was bad. Like it was $5. Actually, hang on. Nope, it's back up to the regular price. Back up to the regular price. So, you know, I guess no one's gonna buy it now. But yeah, it was on the store, and people were like, "It's not gonna matter. It's not gonna matter. No one wants to play this game. It sucks. It completely sucks." Um, actually, let me check Epic. Nope, it looks like it's back to on the on Epic Games. It's back to being regular price. Um, yeah, the this was the one they were selling, the digital deluxe or just the deluxe edition, $99, but they were selling it for 5. Um, 500 Luther coin, but yeah, like no one likes this game. Like no one likes it. Um, so when you have a game that's that bad and you have to lower the price again, $100 for the deluxe, and they reduced it by 95%. $5. It was $5, and people still didn't want to buy it. Because the viewer of the game, like this was during like Thanksgiving and stuff, and you can see down here, it's just it's absolutely terrible. So even then, even $5, no one bought it. If it was, a good game and people were buying it, it'd be all the way up. It'd be like, oh, you know. But the fact is, it's still down there, which means even at $5, no one wants to play it. No one wants to play it. No one wants to play a game that was worked on by Sweet Baby Inc. No one wants to play a game where they completely disrespect the Justice League. It's like again, if you're gonna, it's like what Vera said. If you're gonna kill them, that's one thing. That's whatever. But at least have it make sense and not be completely disrespectful. Um. So the fact is, between the, the characters just being bad, the models for the characters being bad, um, the DLC characters like Mrs. Freeze and Mrs. Freeze. Um, again, does this look like a Mrs. to you? Is this built like a Mrs. or is this built like a Mister? It looks like an Asian dude. It looks like what's his name? The Asian uh I don't know, the voice actor dude who's like, "Oh yeah, voice actors should, you know, voice, people who they, like their race and this and that." And then now he's only getting like stereotypical Asian characters, Prod ZD or whatever the hell his freaking name is. Yeah, that's who it kind of reminds me of. he got angry because he can only voice stereotypical Asian characters now. But yeah, you see the design. Mrs. Freeze is a real character. She's a real character in the comics, and she's a woman. She looks like a woman. She has long hair. She has a chest like a woman. She's very thin, very acrobatic because of her size. So yeah, Mrs. Freeze is a very real character. But this is Mrs. Freeze in Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. Very feminine indeed. But anyway, no one's really surprised. They didn't. No one wanted to play the game even for $5. So the fact that they're finally just kind of ending the game, it's like, oh yep, no more stuff after this. It's probably best. Anyway, that's gonna do for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.